what did they have? They had nothing but food. So, that's what they did. Cain, he brought ripe fruits and the sweetest of vegetables, and all that he could grow and all that he could bring, the sharp objects. Abel brought the youngest, brought the strongest, brought the sweetest of his farms and his to bring to the sacrifice. The altar lays here. God commanded, set them on the altar. I want you to slay, and I want you to place, and I want you to burn. Bring to me what you think is worthy for me as a sacrifice.
I bring my sweetest fruits out of my tallest shoots, for it is all I have.
I have brought the finest and sweetest of my animals.
I see you have placed your items in the altar. Please light them ablaze. As they lay ablaze, the smoke rises to the heavens. The blood and the flesh smelled sweet, and this pleased the Almighty. However, the crops and the fruits did not bear so much to his pleasing. And he said, this sacrifice is not what I had anticipated from you, Cain.
My sacrifice is unworthy?
It is that such. I shall curse you for now. Go back and try again. Abel, please help your Cain back to your homes. Adam once came back to these two brothers.
God requires another sacrifice.
They crawl back ever slowly, for Cain had a heavy heart. They crawl back to the altar. They place what they had with them. Unfortunately, Cain had only brought himself.
Cain, why have you not brought a sacrifice?
For my props, the Creator does not want them. They are not worthy for him.
And thus God spoke upon them, Cain, why, where is your sacrifice? What have you?
I sacrifice the thing most dearest to me, my beloved brother. Praise Cain!
Praise Cain!
The fires consume Abel's body and the lamb, and the other slightly less fortunate mammals are burning upon the altar. Adam stepped forth in rage. What have you done?
I have done as you commanded. I have sacrificed.
You have killed your brother and banished him from this land.
Praise Cain!
So Cain, lost, to be cast away from the gardens. And he wandered through the darkness as their son.
Praise darkness.
He wanders through the area blind, naked, without food, without shelter. A lady came to him. We know her as Lilith. She comes saying, you have been cast out once as I have. I see, I will take you in, and I will give you clothes. I will give you food. What make of this?
I was alone in the darkness, and you have come to me. Thank you. But how is it that out here in the darkness, that if you come by food, you have come to build yourself a house?
It is by raw power, she barked. The power to make my own food, to make my own house.
Then give this power to me, so that I may be able to sustain myself. Ow!
She was uneasy about this, but being she is of same kin, she followed through. She cut her wrist, led into a cup, and Cain took of this blood and fell into an abyss far darker than our wildest dreams. He was lost. He was once where he once came to. However, in this little abyss, 4 angels came to him. Michael, the angel of fire, the holy fire that burns in many people's eyes today.
Cain, son of Adam, son of Eve. Your sins are great, but the mercy of my Father is even greater. Will you accept?
No, not by the one of God's mercy, but my own I shall live in pride.
Praise Cain!
Praise Cain!
Then you and your children will forever fear the flame.
Yeah, flame sucks.
Cain knelt, withered, broken once again, but he still wandered his own mind. A second angel came to him, Raphael, the angel of sun, bright and blinding, came to Cain once more.
Son of Adam, son of Eve, your crimes are great, yet your brother Abel forgives you. Will you accept his forgiveness?
No, not by Abel's forgiveness, but my own I shall live.
Then,
Praise Cain!
then you and your children forever fear the dawn.
The sun was rising by this point. The dawn was approaching, the rays were beginning to hit the tips of the peaks and the opposite sides of the valley. He found a secret entrance into the caves of this area, outside the gardens, where he was able to seek shelter from that daily fight. The third angel came to him, only been able to find him by the depths of the darks. Uriel, the angel of death.
Son of Adam, son of Eve, God has forgiven you. Will you accept his forgiveness?
No, not by the Creator's forgiveness. I did what I did, and I've become what I am, and nothing can undo that.
Praise
Praise Cain!
Then you and your children will forever drink blood. Your everything you eat will crumble into ash.
Broken for a third time, yet he still holds a will of strength like none other. The fourth and final angel, the angel of mercy, Gabriel, came to give him slight advice.
Son of Adam, son of Eve, your crimes have been great. Yet God does forgive you, and he leaves you open a path to the light, if you may take it.
Golconda is what he speaks. Golconda, some mystical path that will stray us back into the light where we burn, stray us into fire where we will vapor. Shall we go towards this mysterious path?
Oh.
No!
Which is exactly what Cain said.
Yes, hello, angel.
He wept hard. Blood poured from his eyes. A chalice lay before him. He cried to the chalice and drank of his blood. Moments later, he wakes up to the bright eyes of Lilith back in the domain whence she came. Once he was awoken, he felt a strong power urge and surge through him, like none before. Something that he could use to build his own home. Something that he could perhaps make his own clothes, make his own weapons, perhaps get out of his hellhole. He learned.
Once woken, I learned to move as quick as lightning.
Clarity.
I learned to draw upon the strength of the earth.
Potence.
I learned to make my skin as strong as stone.
Fortitude.
And Lilith, she taught me to conceal myself from hunters.
Obfuscate.
She taught me to command lesser beings.
Dominate.
She taught me to demand their respect.
Presence.
Furthering my abilities, I learned to see beyond sight.
Aspects.
I learned to modify my own shape.
Protean.
And I learned to have dominion over animals.
Animalism. These tenets, these ways of power is what drew Cain to what he is today. He was the first to learn these abilities. He was the first to give us life. He is what we follow today. Someone who takes their own sins and goes, no, fuck you. I'm going to take on my own sins. I am going to take on my own problems, and I'm going to deal with it myself and make myself better of that. Not cower in some little hole somewhere and be afraid of everything and try to blend in. No, we are Sabbat. No.
Yeah.
Thus, this is what we have learned as our pack, so young but still growing. This is how we see ourselves and how we are going to give our pack a meaning, a name, a place among your ranks. We are the lowest, but we will bad damn gonna be the brightest. Let's
Let's go.
go!